Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here as I scratch my head. So folks, today is Thursday, so you know what that means. Another episode of Thirsty Thursday coming your way, hopefully by the end of today. And yeah, folks, as promised, I am trying the coffee equivalent of the VitaCup's infused tea. Remember, this was my Tuesdays with a T. So we're transferring that to Thirsty Thursday, which is ta-da, the instant coffee of the Genius Blend. I'm not gonna go over um, everything because you could just refer to the Tuesdays with the T video. You can pause and read basically what's all in here. The only other thing I'll point out is that this is a medium roast coffee. So, that's cool. I don't really have a preference when it comes to roasts. Sometimes I may care for light roast, and then most of the time I don't really too much care. Medium roast is fine. Dark roast, I don't really partake in dark roast too often. But when I do, it's mainly from, I'm trying to think, y'all. It's mainly from, I think, Folgers or the Blue Mountain coffee. But I'm not really much of a coffee snob as I am a tea snob, so can't really tell you much more. But yeah, um, we'll tell you this though, y'all. I wanted to do that whipped coffee, the Dalgona coffee. Um I bought these because, well, this is the good coffee. We do have the K-cup version, and then also, y'all, there is the regular ground coffee. So like VitaCup, I guess they think outside, well, not outside the box, but they just think, how can we get our product to as many folks as possible? And they have so many facets of how to try their product. They don't necessarily limit their stuff to just K cups. Even though I know we do have the K cups somewhere, but I didn't feel like wasting time to look for them. So I was like, you know what? Instant coffee is fine. Because, yeah, I do want to learn to make the Dalgona coffee. And then, yes, this is the instant coffee. Um, I will say it looks very. If I could show y'all, it looked not like your typical dehydrated coffee granules. It looks more like a fine powdery mix. But keep in mind, y'all, it's been a while since I've had instant coffee. We have a Keurig, so it's like I don't really bother with instant coffee. But I'm like, on days where we might not have the luxury of using the Keurig or whatever, then we might have, we have the instant coffee on hand, which is, pretty clutch. But yeah, I think it's awesome that VitaCup does have all those options available for consumers. Um well, let me see. I bought this off of Amazon, of course. And then they had the bundle. I think it's 10, but I know they have a bigger pack, which is either 16 or 24 or something like that, which costs considerably more. But I bought this along with the slimming coffee, the keto, or excuse me, the slimming coffee, the one with the Garcinia Cambogia and other stuff in the coffee. So, yeah, yeah. It was, I think, $25, which is yikes territory. But keep in mind, this does have vitamins and other good for you substances in the coffee. So it's going to cost a bit more than your typical instant coffee, whatever type of coffee. So, there's that. Um, yeah, you could also pause here to read this portion because I went over this on Tuesday. So please feel free to pause and read if you want. And nutrition facts, let's go over it, shall we? So, of course, 10 servings per container. A stick is a serving. It's a 10-pack. Calories per serving, 15, which is considerably more than the tea. Total fat, 1 gram. Saturated fat, 1 gram. Trans fat, 0. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 0. Carb, 1 gram. Dietary fiber, 0. Total sugar, 0. 0 added sugars. 0 protein. Vitamin D3, 20 micrograms. Calcium, 0. Iron, 0. Potassium, 30 milligrams. Thiamine, 1.2 milligrams, B6 or pyridoxine, 1.7 milligrams. Folate, 100 micrograms. Vitamin B12, 120 micrograms. Pantothenic acid, 5 milligrams. Ingredients are as follows: cold brew coffee powder, medium chain triglyceride powder, cinnamon, silicon dioxide, turmeric, vitamin blend, which is the cold calciferol D3, pantothenic acid B5, pyridoxine B6, thiamine B1, methylcobalamin B12, methylfolate B9. Folks, this is vegan, sugar-free, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, made in the USA. And this is another thing that I found interesting, because not many instant coffees boast this about their instant coffee. And, for good reason, because the instant coffees, they really just tell you to pour over, or, pour hot water over the coffee granules. But this is a powder, so you can cold brew it. And it says to pour 1 full packet into 6 ounces of cold or hot or cold water and stir it to completely dissolve about 10 seconds. This coffee can be enjoyed hot or cold. Pour, stir, sip. That's it. And of course, if you're interested, like Tuesday, here's their Twitter handle and website for their product information. And folks, while I'm continue, this is how it looks so far. I believe it wasn't fully stirred. It wasn't fully agitated, so we'll do that. And I'll tell you that I actually misspoke yesterday. There's at least 3 tea products through the Infused tea blend: Genius blend, probiotic blend, and beauty blend, y'all. I totally forgot about beauty blend. It slipped my mind. But yeah, those are the 3 that I was able to get. I do not know if they expanded their line from the time of purchase to today. But like I said, feel free to check out their website and see for yourself. And I also know from VitaCup that they have more than Genius Blend, Slim Blend, Beauty Blend, Probiotic Blend. They also have an extra caffeinated version. They have tea pods too, y'all. Of course, the tea pods One of them's Genius Blend, the black chai, and the other, I think, is matcha. Would I like to, you know, have that during month of matcha? Yes. But I mean, I don't know. We'll just have it one way and then have it another way for month of matcha. Okay, it looks like everything is incorporated. So let's go on and give a sip. This is how it looks. Unfortunately, I didn't get the clear tumbler. I got the blue tinted tumbler, but you should get a good idea of what the coffee is looking like. It's the first, y'all, because yes, I'm having this tea straight up. After the video, I would probably sweeten this to how I want it to be sweetened, but I'll do the black coffee for you all, y'all, to give you a taste on what it really is like. This is coming from someone who doesn't really partake in black coffee, but does see the significance of black coffee. So here we go, y'all. This is VitaCup's Genius Blend Instant Coffee. Cold. Cheers. It's giving me a Starbucks or Folgers. I know it's like two very different tiers, y'all, but like I said, I'm not really a coffee snob. It's not my forte. I don't consider Starbucks. I don't really consider Starbucks like coffee good tier coffee. Like I prefer Dunkin' Donuts over Starbucks, but I get this sense of this taste of familiarity, which I do appreciate. It's not bitter to the point where, oh, I don't know if I like this, you know. No, it's got a nice, mellow taste of coffee. And I don't really taste the cinnamon and the turmeric as well as I did because compared to the tea, because the tea, you know, it was brought out like a chai. For the coffee, it's not. That's not the case. It's just I'm sure it's in the coffee, but it's not overwhelming the taste of coffee. Now I'm getting a little bit of that cinnamon taste. But like I said, it's like you really have to search for it. And also, y'all, I will say the powder, you got to give it, like they say, 10 seconds at least. But yeah, give it a time to agitate it, and the powder just, it completely dissolves and, you know, makes for the coffee to taste rather smooth. Um, of course, I say this for the cold coffee, iced coffee, room temp coffee, whatever. But hot coffee, you're not gonna have that problem. Usually, just like a simple agitation or two, and everything's dissolved. Because for the most part, instant coffee is something you do with hot water, not so much cold water. But I'm trying to think on compared to Starbucks via iced coffee. That's where I'm getting the similarity with. However, because Starbucks uses sugar in their instant coffee powder mix, you do, you know, get that glob of sugar that hasn't dissolved right if you're using if you're trying to do the via cold brew. You get that glob of sugar at the end because sugar, it takes a while. It takes a good hot minute for the powder and the sugar crystals to dissolve completely if you're doing a cold brew. This, because they're not using sugar, it's just a straight up coffee. You have to sweeten it how you want. It dissolves just fine, and that's a big plus in my book. So y'all, I think you know where I'm going, but we're just gonna go ahead and give the formalities because that's just how we roll. So it's verdict time, y'all. And in the case of VitaCup's Genius Blend Instant Coffee, cold brewed, out of my rating scale of good, okay, bad, I would give this product a good. It's a good. Like I said before, what would have been deal breaker is if the powder didn't dissolve smoothly in a short amount of time. So they boast that these instant coffees can be cold brewed. I'm gonna hold them to it, and lo and behold, it does. So I mean, kudos to VitaCup, for making coffee powder rather than coffee crystals, because with coffee crystals, Lord knows how long you had to be stirring. If you wanted to do a cold brew, you'd have to be stirring a long time. And I think it was a smart idea on VitaCup to not sweeten this, because again, if the sweetener didn't dissolve, then that is just as frustrating as if the coffee didn't dissolve. So I'm glad that VitaCup kind of took that into consideration. I could always go, and sweeten this my own self, but for those that like just to taste the coffee. Oh, folks, and here's how bring it back some. Here's how the individual sticks look like. Pretty nifty. I think it's cool. Focus. Okay. So yeah, y'all. That's it. I have some emergency stash coffee, but I have to find my K-Cups, y'all. That's what I really want. My K-Cups. And then I would just brew it over ice, But all in all, I would recommend that, if you want to go after this product, I think they only have for instant coffee, they only have this Genius Blend and the Slimming Blend. I don't think they have anything else, unfortunately. Might that change in the future? I wouldn't put it past them, like, why not? Instant coffee. Now that the Dalgona coffee is a thing, folks are going to want, when can we have the beauty blend in instant coffee form? When can we have probiotic blend in instant coffee form? When can we have the extra caffeinated version in instant coffee form? It is what it is, folks. So, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate you stopping on by. That's going to do it for this episode of Thirsty Thursday. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in the comment section below. Any and all are welcome. Greatly appreciated. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the products that I try. I hate when I keep fixing my mouth to say reviews that I try, but I'm working on it, y'all. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, finish my cup of coffee, maybe add a little bit of creamer to it. Not maybe, we'll add a bit of creamer to it because that's how I like my coffee, with a bit of cream. And yeah, I will see you lovely folks next Tuesday. Oh no, I will see you Monday. Monday. Yeah, because that's June 1st. So I'll see you Monday, June 1st for month of iced tea, y'all. Oh my gosh, let's get it poppin'. So yeah, let's see what's in store for this month of June. with the quarantine happening. But yep, take care, take it easy, make it a great day today and every day. Stay safe, stay vigilant. And this is Sasha signing off. Until next time. Bye now.